Welcome back to the channel, guys. I'm Thomas, this is Fox Automotive, and you know the drill. Today we're covering another automotive news topic. We're going to talk about Subaru. We've covered Subaru before, and we've talked about some of their issues with quality control here in the United States and them trying to kind of clean up the practice in their factories. We've also talked about how some of their vehicles have questionable quality and value compared to others in the market. But at the end of the day, we've also talked about how Subaru has really been working hard to make changes, especially at their manufacturing facilities here in North America. They're trying to improve their quality, improve their value, and improve their brand recognition here, especially in the United States. And today we're going to look at the 2020 Subaru Outback and how this seems to be punching above its weight class and really being a big step forward for Subaru to hopefully kind of set an image and a precedent for the rest of the brand here in the United States. So right off the bat, let's take a look at the 2020 Outback. This may not look like an especially new vehicle. It may not look like a new model, new generation, something like that, which I don't blame you for feeling that way. But if we look underneath the skin, there's actually a lot to this model that makes it really important for Subaru, and that's why we're covering it today. The SUV market has some steep competition, especially here in the United States. But when you factor in Subaru's value-leading pricing, it is possible for the Outback to come in below these other competitors in terms of price and have a chance to actually beat them in the value department. So as I mentioned, the redesigned 2020 Outback barely looks different from the outgoing model. There's just a few slightly updated evolutionary design cues, but overall the styling is largely the same. And frankly, this may not matter for long-term Subaru customers because the Outback sold quite well previously. However, it may not do enough to draw in new customers to Subaru, and that's more of my personal concern with this redesign. Subaru uses high-strength steel to keep the pillars thin, which allows for excellent outward visibility from inside the vehicle. The beltline remains low for a commanding view over the hood and to the sides to provide an excellent driving position. All that's fine and dandy, but why are we covering it today? It's really talking about the value as well as the turn within Subaru to make quality better. So let's really dive into why I think it can punch above its class and possibly have a huge impact here on the market. Thanks to an all-new platform, torsional rigidity is up by an unbelievable 70%, which gives engineers a steadfast foundation on which to build the suspension, steering, and braking systems. So if we really kind of dumb that down, it means it's going to handle a lot better than it did before, and it's going to drive more like you'd expect from a premium luxury vehicle. But the handling can only get you so far. The other factor in this equation is the powertrain. The base engine is a 182 horsepower 2.5 liter flat 4-cylinder engine, which also makes 176 pound-feet of torque, which is not an overly powerful engine, but it is perfectly adequate and relatively efficient for a vehicle this size. It's matted to a CVT transmission. As with any Subaru, it is also matted to a wonderful all-wheel drive system. While this engine and transmission combination will not thrill the car enthusiasts out there, it will make most people very happy with their decision to get this vehicle. It never feels slow or struggles too much to get up to speed, and overall it's just a very simple drive. However, if you are looking for some more power, Subaru also has an option for you there. The Outback's optional powertrain and standard on the XT trim is a turbocharged 2.4 liter flat 4 that makes 260 horsepower, 277 pound-feet of torque. With the 2020 new generation, the 3.6 liter flat 6 engine is discontinued, replaced by this turbo 4-cylinder. Another benefit of this turbo engine is that it can tow up to 3,500 pounds with a towing package equipped, and the base 2.5 liter engine can still haul up to 2,700 pounds, which is actually a pretty fair weighting for a vehicle in this class. One of the most important updates to the 2020 Outback is the interior. The interior has gotten much more luxurious, comfortable, better use of space, and most importantly, much more updated. This really fits in with other vehicles in its class, and finally, with Subaru's pricing, it can actually be a legitimate competitor that could come in below the price range of other vehicles in its class. The seats are plenty comfortable with lots of legroom in the front and back. The seats are a bit more firm and supportive than previous models, making them more comfortable on long road trips. As we mentioned earlier, the driver really has a commanding position within the vehicle with great visibility out all of the sides and over the front. But perhaps the biggest improvement on the interior is the big 11.6-inch tablet-style multimedia screen that is available on higher trim levels for the Outback. This screen really helps the 2020 Outback feel like it's a vehicle from 2020. The previous generation really felt outdated, especially in terms of technology, but this screen has all the information you need about water temp, oil temp, vehicle information, as well as all of your other normal multimedia uses, and most importantly, comes with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, so years down the road, this touchscreen won't be out of style. One of the biggest benefits of the Outback over other vehicles in its class, especially in its price range, would be how much storage space you have. There's 32.5 cubic feet of cargo space behind the rear seats alone, but when you fold down the rear seats, this is essentially doubled to 64.2 cubic feet, which beats nearly everything in its class. Another selling point that Subaru likes to bring up is all their safety technology that comes standard in their newer vehicles. While the crash test rating is not yet released for the 2020 Outback, we do know about some of the technology that is incorporated by Subaru, such as the EyeSight safety system, which features forward collision warning, automatic emergency braking, lane keep assist, adaptive cruise control, and more. The driver focus system, first seen in the 2019 Forester, is also appearing here in the new 2020 Outback. This uses facial recognition technology to alert drivers to distractions or dozing. This facial recognition is actually pretty cool though, because it can also be used to set seat memory, mirror position, climate settings, and even a programmable personal greeting for different drivers, because it will recognize you as you're entering the vehicle. So I keep talking about how the value is such a great proposition in the 2020 Outback, and how now with this new model, Subaru has really updated it to feel modern and competitive again, and Subaru has really been focusing on improving their quality. So the biggest factor here is, what is the price then? Because you can't judge value without knowing the price. So the base price for a 2020 Outback is just about $300 more than the outgoing 2019 model. That means it will start at $27,655. Well-equipped versions such as the Touring with the base engine comes in around $38,300, and an Outback Onyx XT, which is loaded up with everything, tops out just under $41,000. These prices are simply stunning in a world of competitors where they can easily push $50,000 or more. So in summary, for the money, the Outback really does offer tremendous value, a lot of safety, a lot of function, and now a new modern and redesigned interior that really makes it feel like a proper 2020 model year vehicle. But with that, I'd love to hear what you guys think down below of the 2020 Outback. That really takes care of our coverage today, so if you enjoyed this video, please give us a like and subscribe to our channel. Your support really means a lot to me, and your support also really helps other people find our videos on the YouTube platform. So please leave a like if you enjoyed it, get subscribed, hit that bell icon to be notified of future videos so we can all keep doing this, enjoying the news topics in the automotive world. As always, thanks for watching. I will see you in our next video.